Hello and welcome to another episode of Embarrassing for No Reason, the podcast. My name is Sam Tatum and today is not my birthday.
Yes, it's not your birthday because it was your birthday a few weeks ago.
Yeah, well, a couple of months.
Hello, I'm Tatum, by the way.
Yeah.
Why do I have a bunch of 50th birthday balloons?
It's your birthday and there's nothing wrong with aging and you're aging beautifully. So it's Tatum's birthday. It's a big one. Happy birthday. So this week's episode is dedicated to birthdays slightly later on. I bought Tatum these 50th birthday balloons earlier on. Believe it or not, it's not actually her 50th birthday today.
You've aged me by 2 decades, but it's fine.
I've aged you by 2 decades, yeah. Similar to what you did to me. But I brought them into the place that we work. I brought the balloons in and then I made her hold them. And then this lovely, lovely lady walked past and was like, oh my God, you could never be 50. There's no way you're 50. Even with all the Botox in the world, you couldn't be 50.
And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, obviously this is supposed to be a gag from Sam.
Yeah.
No one believes it, obviously, because I don't look anywhere near 50,
No,
I would
exactly.
like to say.
She was like really like laying it on thick, like, oh no, not a chance you're
I was
50.
like, oh, thank you.
She ended it with, you could even pass for 30.
Which is the age that I will be turning on Saturday,
Yeah,
by the way. So I'm not even 30.
You're still 29.
She was doing so well and she absolutely had me off there.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Right at the final hurdle, saying like, you could never be 50.
I was like, yes.
But you could even pass for 30. Oh, at least you can pass for your age.
This is a reason for you to go and watch Embarrassing for No Reason on YouTube so you can look at me and tell me honestly, do I look older than 30?
Put a comment in the comment section of what age you'd put Tatum at.
Right, well, that feels like it's going to get nasty.
All my burner accounts.
Yeah.
Straight in.
Cheeky son. Well, if we're doing my age, we can do yours as well.
No, it's all right.
I appreciate the effort anyway because it is my birthday.
No, and on that actually, we've got a few more things. Producer Tom, if you could just...
Have I got a present?
You got a couple more things just to start the episode. Just if you watch on YouTube, you can see.
You got me.
And if you're listening, you'll be able to hear the chaos. Because I went out today and picked up some little bits because, you know, we are friends. And on birthdays,
thank you.
We get each other things. And these are things that I saw them and I was like, this is what she needs.
And did you find it embarrassing for no reason carrying the 50th birthday balloons?
Yeah, it was embarrassing walking down the road with 50th birthday balloons. It was, I can't lie. Because people do assume it's your birthday. It doesn't matter how, youthful you look like me. People do instantly assume you've been given those balloons, not that you've got them for your 50-year-old friend.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got you a birthday set here.
Oh my goodness, wow, look at that.
Because she said earlier, she's like, I really want to look nice in this week's episode. So I've got her a pointed...
Got me a pointy party hat.
Birthday hat.
How do I look?
No, that looks really good actually.
Does it?
Yeah. No, that looks really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, it really fits. That's good.
Yeah?
That's the look. You look
what
a
does
bit
it
like,
say on it?
Did you ever see the TikTok where it's called Me as a Baby?
No.
Oh, it's like this little thing that used to like shimmy around. Oh, you look like me as a baby. There will be people that know what that means as well. I'll clip it. We'll clip it.
Well, thank you so much. I've also got a birthday badge which says birthday boy.
Yeah, good lad.
Because I am your son.
Get that on.
Thank you very much. I will stick that badge on.
And the last thing comes in really good timing as well, because just before, right, when we were setting up all this stuff behind us on the shelf, we have like a caterpillar, a broccoli, we have a cock, like a chicken cock, like a male.
We've got the Silly Billy Award up there as well.
A male cock.
A male cock. Is that what it's called? Cockerel. And Tatum broke her cock.
I know.
Literally just before.
I smashed it.
So here you go.
Wow. Thank you so much. Tell you what. If you're not watching this on YouTube, I've just pulled out a penis lollipop. That's bloody huge. Where'd you get that from? A lovely pride-themed penis.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Birthday
try
in June.
it now or?
Have a bit now, yeah, I think so.
Save the rest for later.
Taste it.
You can't be getting me to do that on camera. Surely not.
You're not.
Surely not.
You're not gonna.
I can't.
You can taste it.
It's a proper penis. Like, I'm talking balls and all. It's even got the outline of the bell end.
Don't say bell end on the podcast. My mum listens.
Sorry, rude.
Right.
Nah, do you know what? I'll
you
save
can't
it for
be doing
later.
that.
I
Not
can't
for
be
free.
doing
Not
that.
for free.
No.
Maybe if you sign up to Embarrassing for No Reason Premium, you can see her.
Yeah.
You can see her have a bite. Right. Anyway, let's get on with it.
What kind pair you are.
Let's
Thank you,
get
Sam.
on.
Thank you, producer Tom. So this is Embarrassing for No Reason.
Yes.
Essentially where we gather every single Thursday to discuss the sort of minor things in life that we shouldn't overthink, but we do. Which is why we've created this safe space, because normally it's the things that we don't really speak about out loud, you know, sort of publicly. But we bring you the safe space to talk about whatever you want that is embarrassing for no reason. And birthdays are included. I would also like to add to that the fact that the three of us, so myself, Sam, and producer Tom, we actually registered to do the London Marathon for 2026. Does anyone want to raise their hands if they got in?
The ballot, she means, right?
The ballot. Yeah.
And you and Tom messaged in our group chat saying, no, I didn't get in the ballot, didn't get in the ballot.
Oh, wait, we never heard from you. Did you get
You
in?
did. Have a look on your phone. You saw. We all sent them in, didn't we?
Did we? Don't tell me now you got in.
On the ballot day?
Yeah.
Have a look.
Did you get in? I know I've got it. No, you didn't get in either.
Well, right.
We said
Have a
not
look
this
closely.
time, we're sorry, Sam.
Have a look closely at all the emails.
I don't understand. It says
Does my exclamation mark look a bit further away?
I mean, you are clutching at straws there, pal. Why do you think that you're in the marathon?
I don't think I'm in.
Yeah.
I just edited over Tom's one and put my name.
Oh, no!
You get in the ballot.
No, I didn't apply. I forgot. I genuinely just forgot to apply.
Are
Honest
you
to God.
joking?
No, I forgot to apply for the ballot. I forgot. Honestly,
oh
I forgot.
My God.
So then when you were both sending them
Sam!
in, the other day, I was like, I hope they both haven't got it. And then obviously what I'll do is I'll just take a screenshot of Tom's and write the word Sam over the top.
Still never done a marathon then.
It's different font. It is different font.
You've done a bloody good job at that.
Thank you. Instagram.
Oh, you silly Billy.
I know, but we're still hopeful that we can get in.
Fingers crossed. If the
Fingers
marathon
crossed.
is listening or watching, we'd love
Yeah.
to do it as a podcast, as a trio. I'm thinking, the three of us run together, tie our feet together or something, and we'll run it all the way. The full
last
7
time
hours.
I actually saw you in a hat was the marathon. This is the first
Oh,
time since
yeah.
that. And that was when I had to take it off and call you down because you'd fainted. So let's hope the birthday doesn't go to your head today.
No.
And
Fingers
you'll be-
crossed.
Fingers crossed. You never know.
Could happen. So embarrassing for no reason. Do you have one this week? What is an example of what you found embarrassing for no reason, Sam?
My one this week is something that happened to me at work this week. And you were actually involved. And I think Tom, or I can't remember if it was someone else. I don't think it was Tom because he wasn't in. I've been going to work earlier this week, right? You know, you have to pack things and remember things in your pockets. So like phone, keys, wallet, maybe a packed lunch, etc. There's just too much going on for me when you have to go in 9 to 5. Got in.
You are somewhere else, honestly.
Got in, yeah.
Babied.
Got in, did work, left work, and then I messaged and I was like, because I didn't have my keys. And I had to message you and was like, I'm really sorry, like I forgot my keys. Can you have a look around for them? Can you ask people? I had to put it in a group chat. I was like, can you ask at reception? And if not, I'm gonna have to send an all sender because I can't get into my flat to find my keys. And you're like, yeah, what's on them? And my key rings are a little Pokemon and a sperm cell. So I was like, we're gonna have to tell reception that I've lost keys with a big blue sperm cell on it. And I was like, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Very.
You should consider that. I don't know why I never considered that. I'm always just like, the funnier the key ring, stick it on. But I was like, when it comes to situations like that,
Not. I mean, because you are getting on in the fact that you've got a Pokemon keyring and a sperm cell.
hey,
What's the story behind them?
behind the
Dread to
sperm
think.
cell, I was at an event. They were handed out for free.
Hey.
Pokemon I got from Japan.
Wow.
Yeah.
My keys have got a picture of Perry Kiley's face on it, you know, off of
Exactly.
Diversity.
Imagine having to tell reception.
I know.
It looks like you're a super fan of Perry.
Yeah, I don't even think Perry knows that I've got a picture of his mush on my keys.
No.
But there you go. You're right, though. That is embarrassing for no reason. My embarrassing for no reason sort of like links to my birthday and what we're doing this weekend. So you know that we're going on a little road trip.
Yeah.
We're going to a caravan park. That's what I'm doing my fucking
If everyone listened like a few weeks ago when she was trying to get a spawn off Centre Parks. Do you remember that? When she was trying to she emailed Centre Parks to try and get a freebie, but ballsed up the email. Obviously, we haven't got it, so now we're going to
Haven.
Go bloody Haven for Tatum's 13th. I actually can't wait. It should be a laugh.
We wanted to do sort of like caravan club sort of in between us nonsense. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, so my embarrassing for no reason is like, obviously we're going to do a little road trip. Me, you and producer Tom. And I find it embarrassing. You know, when we're like, right, let's do a playlist. Because I feel like it's going to take like a couple of hours to get there. And you're like, right, I'm going to make this like Spotify playlist. And you can just like add songs to the playlist and pick your own tunes. I can't do it, me. I think...
You never do. You always bottle it. You join every playlist.
I get so shy. I join the playlist but never contribute.
That's so true.
Because the pressure. Because it's happened to me once where I was in a car and they were like, right, put whatever you want on. And I put on Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. And it went down like a fucking lead balloon.
No.
That's a banger.
You're in the wrong car. No, I agree.
Oh, right. So you'd be all right with that?
You know I'm all right with that.
Yeah, true.
Wake me up.
Leave me up in there.
You know I'm fine with that.
I know, but that situation has like traumatized me.
That makes so much sense now then, because so many times I send like one of my love languages, I believe. I've never actually done the test. is sending my mates playlists and being like,
I didn't know that was what.
Guys, I've made this collaborative, add to this. And Tom Fenn, producer Tom, is actually fantastic at it. I've got one called LimeWire Losers. For anyone that used to partake in illegal downloads back in the day. And it's a good one. Tatum also joined that one. And it has a lot of songs on there that were right up your street. And you don't even listen to it, I think, because you joined it, bottled it, didn't add a single song. Your name just lurks in the thing.
No, I left the chat, I think.
You left?
I left the chat, yeah. I got a shy.
Collaborated.
Yeah, that's out of order, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess it is a lot of pressure, especially with your music taste.
Cheeky sod. Our original plan for my 30th actually was to try and get into Glasto. And I'm so glad that it didn't work out.
I'm not. I would love it, I think. I would love to see you in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, camping for me is hell on earth. Like the idea of, what were those toilets like at Glasto? Because you've been before, haven't you?
Honest to God, the smell has never left my nose. It's 3 years since I was there and it smells like... Have you ever had a hamster?
No, but I know what hamster smells
it's
like sawdust.
Hamster's piss, but like times 1,000. And it's a long drop. So you go in, it's these like big green door things. And like you see beneath you every person's bit, like what they've done.
Poo
and wee. But also not just what the previous person has done. Every stall is into this same...
Oh my God,
you're all going into the same trough, right? So the person opposite, you can see their poo falling down while you're weeing.
No!
I'm not joking. And over there. If you're weeing standing up as a boy, you can see that. As a girl, you squat, I guess, because I don't think there was loose seats. So you're just dropping it in. And then like people were seeing it each side. And it stinks of like bleach, wee, poo, all of it.
You're like farmyard animals.
And they're like...
And that's a regular thing at Glastonbury.
And people camp next to them. I was camped next to them. I'm not joking. I've never told you about how, so basically, that was right by my tent when I went. And I also had loads of ribbon saucy knickknacks. That was my favourite crisp at the time. Someone stood on the knickknacks. It then rained. And so my tent smelled like barbecue. But
it was
the
mixed
smell
with
of barbecue and hamster piss is now mixed in my brain. And I can't eat barbecue sauce still.
No way.
I'm not joking. It's altered my brain chemistry.
You better sue Glasto for that.
I've told you this. Yeah. Sue Glasto, yeah.
Sue Glasto for that.
Hey, I miss barbecue sauce.
That's fucked. Okay, you've put me off for life.
Honest to God, it is so not you.
The toilets, the camping, even, I'm no offence if you go into Glastonbury this year, the lineup.
I don't know. I think there's loads of good people on there. I think the festival, Glasto as a festival is so fun.
Yeah, I can imagine if, you're sort of doing your own thing or whatever, and there's a lot of cool things happening there. God, I sound my age now, don't I?
Yeah, are your balloons real? If there's a lot of cool and trendy things happening, then maybe you'll have a good time. Oh my God.
I don't know. I think, because obviously you buy the ticket for Glasto not knowing who's on the lineup, right?
Yeah.
It's a gamble. And this year's has put me off. Although there has been some like sort of rumours, because, and obviously again, you've been before.
Yeah.
Was there like a surprise person
Yeah, I think it was Mel C.
She was a
She did a
surprise.
Spice Girls. Like, she's a really good DJ. She was popping up everywhere, but I think she was the Thursday. So I went in 2022. So like Wednesday, you get there and you just sit on a big hill, watch this big like phoenix. I always get my birds confused. I was going to say penguin. This big phoenix get burnt down, and then loads of fireworks go off, and it's like really cool, really chill. Thursday was like, there's no actual main acts on. So you just sort of walk about, and then there was like a surprise pop up, but you can barely get to it because everyone hears about it. And there's like there's a famous Glasto Twitter page, and like everyone's looking at that for results. And then you all run to it. And ours was Mel C doing like a Spice Girls.
Oh, wow.
Thing, which was really good. And then she joined Blossoms as well, like a band on the Friday. So she was just everywhere. But that was the Thursday set the year I went. Apparently, and this will be happening, if you're listening on the Thursday right now, I could be predicting this. No, actually. I've got a mate from New Zealand, who's going to Glasto for the first time. And last time, because he's leaving in September. And he was like, oh yeah, everyone in New Zealand's talking. Lord, as in, we'll never be royal. She is going to be, apparently, on at 11:30 p.m. tonight, Thursday night.
Sorry, is he like related to Lord or something? How has he got that? That specific kind of intel.
Small. And, and because she does the Charlie XCX, you walk like a bitch.
Yeah, Charlie is performing, isn't she?
That. So Charlie's performing. Lord didn't join her at Prima. So Lord's going to perform apparently Thursday night and then join Charlie for Girl.
Look at you with the intel and your pal.
We'll see, shall we?
Because I've heard a rumour that Capaldi's going to do a little pop-up set and all, because Lewis Capaldi has been sort of MIA for years now, like off socials.
He's good at Glasto.
I reckon he'd be so good. Get Lewis Capaldi to Glastonbury. That is what I'm manifesting for you if you're going, because we're not. You know, when you were there, what I sort of see on socials are, you know, like people make flags. So if you're ever like lost, you've lost your pals or can't remember where your tent is, people will make like a customized flag. So, you know, oh, there they are, I can see. Did you see anything like that when you was there?
The flags at Glasto are the highlight. They're so good. Like, you're walking around, or like you'll just be like really, really, really annoyed because at points you are just sort of walking in a stampede for like 2 hours trying to get to places. But you just look up and you see these like really funny like flags. I remember there was one about Cam from Tracy Beaker.
I love it.
It's like all really niche flags. And then there was one that was like, it was like, it's a classic. It's a Cat Slater one. It says like, I didn't become a little bit of a flag. I became a total flag.
Yeah, nice.
There was like all that sort of stuff everywhere you looked about. And we have
yeah. My personal favourite is Gary Lineker Shags Crisps.
Because I always thought he owns Walkers, but he doesn't.
What?
He doesn't.
Obviously not, no.
Oh. I always thought Gary Lineker owned Walkers, and that's why like the crisp connection is. But he just did like a collab sort of thing with them, and he supports Leicester City, and Walkers used to sponsor Leicester City's ground or something.
Is that what it is?
Well, you knew he shagged them.
I knew he shagged them, obviously.
What's his favourite flavour?
Trying to think, nothing spicy.
Salt and vinegar vibes.
Oh, you can't be shagging a salt and vinegar.
No.
Absolutely not.
Cuts.
Nah, I just thought Gary Lineker did the advert back in the day, and then they've gone, nah, you're decent, we'll stick with you. And it's just that.
Just still him. I don't know.
No,
Truly, I don't know how it works. Gary,
please.
I don't know how it works.
He listens to the podcast, so he wants to let us know.
Let us know.
Something else that was big across the world of embarrassing for no reason this week is that it's been well hot, like baking, to the point where, no, I didn't leave the house one of the days. I was like, I can't face it.
Really?
I stepped outside and I was like, it's just hot air.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in Dubai somewhere, even though I've never been to Dubai. But it was well hot to the point where there was a train that actually broke down because of the heat. Like, I feel like the UK just melts down completely. We cannot hack it whatsoever. So there's this train that broke down. You might have seen the video on socials, but there was people getting off like on the tracks. It was like stuck or whatever. And because they'd been broken down for hours, people were ordering food to the broken down train. So there's a video of this Just Eat dude who's sort of like pulled into where the tracks were safely and was launching someone's delivery up to the train.
Chow mein. Literally, chucking chow mein. What?
Chucking a chow mein.
That's mad.
I know. But it's very British.
What about, I would just be like, hey, yeah, chuck us out. And then I'd be like, can I have a lift and all? Or I'd do Uber Eats. You get the car then, didn't you? So I'm like, oh, yeah, here he is in his Prius. Hey, mate, this is cold. Let me in. Straight home.
That's such a good point.
Innit? Just gives a lift if you're coming all this far out. I'll get on the back of the bike at this point. I'd get in the box. If I'm sat there in the middle of a field, I don't care about Just book an Uber, actually. You don't even need to order the Uber Eats. Why
lift.
Just thumb a lift off the Just Eat quote. Honest to God. No, I need to watch that video.
Great point.
Oh, well, the thing that took me by surprise this week, so Love Island is back, right?
It's been back for a while.
It's been back for a few weeks. I'm too old now, and you are 50. We're too old. We're no longer the
It's been on
demographic.
for about a month.
We're no longer the demo.
No, we're not. We're not.
We're too old for it now, I can't lie. But sometimes I'll dip my toe if people are watching it. My housemate, he watches it.
Apparently, it's been a really good series, actually.
Evidently,
We're
yeah.
missing out.
But you say that, but you know when you haven't watched the rest, but you just join in with someone when they're watching something, you start just being mean because you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Is that just me? Yeah.
No, because
you
you're
start
just
going,
like
oh,
probably like
here we go.
old bloke dad energy.
Yeah. So I just sat there last night. So this would be Monday night. I sat there with both my flatmates. We were watching it, and me and the other flatmate that don't watch it were going like, "Oh bloody hell, it's carbon copy in it, rinse and repeat." Like, there's absolutely, this is so predictable. All their chat is so predictable. This show is so predictable.
Did they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket?
All of it was the same. Do you know what I mean? It was all sort of like, okay, I've heard that. Everyone's pulling everyone for a chat. I was like, fine. I was like, this show can't surprise me. And I sat there, right? And at the end, there's like 4 bombshells walk in. And one of them was my gym trainer.
You're joking.
No. So he's not like specifically my trainer, but I go to a gym called F45.
Yeah.
And there's like 5 or 6 trainers or something. Then you rotate and you book onto their classes. He was one. I've only been there for like a month as well, so I don't know him well. But he's trained me like multiple times. Will. He's called Will. He might already be out by now because he's just a bombshell. So I think they have a short shelf life. He could go on to do well, but you know when they like kick them out if they don't get picked, he might already be out by this ep. But
my God.
He's my trainer at F45. And I was like, okay, the show can surprise me.
Yeah.
Fair play.
And you're like, well, the bloody has me gym instructor. Oh, wait, he's in Mallorca trying to pull some birds.
I booked onto your half 6. Get back. Honestly. Get back. I've got legs, bums and tums to I will. So as we touched on at the top of the episode, it is a birthday themed episode. So if there's things that get on your nerves or embarrass you about birthdays, and you've wanted to get them off your chest, this is your spot to do it, as it is Tatum's big birthday this weekend.
Can't believe it, 30.
Exactly.
Wow, new decade, new era.
Something me and my friends do that we've actually taught you guys as well in like the last few years when it's a birthday. Instead of just singing the regular happy birthday song, we have our own version of it.
Would you like to sing it to me now?
Yeah, all right. Well, you and Tom both know it as well, so let's try it. You ready?
Or do you want me to join in?
Yeah.
So I've got to sing happy birthday to
3,
myself.
2, 1. Birthday.
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 That's it.
We're not right.
So if you can work out what we're doing, we're singing happy birthday, the whole song, but just singing the words birthday and then doing the rest in our heads. So it's like birthday. You might get the picture,
Yeah.
But
I actually think it's good because like the birthday song is obviously well awkward and I hate it.
But this is weird. Like when we did it in that Thai restaurant, I genuinely think the waitress thought we'd joined a cult.
No, honestly.
It was really, really like she was stuck in her tracks. She didn't know what was going on. She was trying to pick up the pudding plates.
Yeah. And we were just going,
and everyone nods. Yeah.
Nah, that is well weird.
It
sort
is
of
odd.
out of context, yeah. But when you're in the moment and you're in it, it makes it more interesting, doesn't it?
It is more interesting than the happy birthday
It
song. I
is.
would die on that hill.
Facts. Would you class that as an embarrassing for no
I
reason?
100% would, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It makes my skin crawl.
I've got a couple of things, right? So obviously we'll be celebrating this weekend and I'm having a little do at mine. I'm inviting a few friends over, have a little picnic and whatnot, play traitors, play cards, usual. And this is the first time ever as an adult that I've mixed friendship groups. Because normally I'm very like nonchalant with my birthday. I don't really tell anyone, to be honest. I don't like celebrating in it because I feel weird.
At your age.
But I was like, do you know what? It's the big 3-0. Let's do something. And I've invited multiple people from different friendship groups, which I've never done before. And I've literally, I can't sleep at night.
Really?
I don't know how anyone can have a wedding or like a big birthday party. Because for me, it's my idea of hell.
Yeah, it used to be
it.
for me as well. And now I'm sort of over it a bit. But I understand totally.
So embarrassing.
Really embarrassing. But loads of people do it. People like book out a hall or whatever. And they invite all their friends from different walks of life, different like, you know, when you get past a certain age, like some are from school, uni, college, some from home, some from this, and they mix them all together.
I don't like it.
And then there's always something happens. Someone snogs someone, some kind of drama.
True.
Someone swears at someone's parent or like, you know, like all this sort of stuff. Like, someone's nan's there and then there's also two people necking on the dance floor.
Hey, who's necking at my birthday?
Isn't it? Well, there's only me and Tom and then like two others.
Exactly.
Hey, play your cards right, you're listening.
Shall we get into some voice notes then?
I think we should.
Of what you find embarrassing for no reason. Thank you so much for sending these in. It's at EFNR Podcast if you want to find us on social media. Find and follow, of course. Let's start with a voice note from Alec.
It's well embarrassing when people, often like family members or people you worked with 5 years ago and haven't seen since, write on your Facebook wall, like, happy birthday. And you have to reply, being like, oh my God, thanks so much. Hope you're well.
I am too young to have Facebook, so I cannot relate. You've got Facebook though, haven't you?
I haven't anymore.
Yeah.
I'm a recent get rid of.
Have you actually?
Yeah, I think so. About a couple of months, I got rid of Facebook. But the problem is, the only reason why I kept it for so long is because it tells me when people's birthdays are. So that's the flip side of that. For Alec.
Okay.
Like, I 100% agree with him, but I only get about 2 normally on my birthday on Facebook because my name isn't my name and it hasn't been for years. But it helps me because it will just send me a reminder like, it's this person's birthday, this person's birthday. So it is good for that. But
when you're in school though, actually, you would make it a thing like when it was people's birthdays, your Facebook wall would get spammed.
Oh my God, if you got more than 100 messages on your wall at one point,
you were popular.
Yeah.
Don't think I've ever read that. Bless me. Alec, thank you so much. Joe, what do you find embarrassing for no reason on your birthday?
You know when your mum goes all quiet and then she sneaks into the kitchen to try and light your candles on your cake? Like, why are you being so secretive, Mum? I'm 37. Like, you've been doing this for nearly 40 years.
Honestly, God, that's so true. She's like, just going out a minute, just going out. And because I've got a niece and nephew, they always ruin the surprise, even though we know what your mum's doing. Like, she's obviously going to.
Well, you say that, I never see it coming.
You're
Honest
joking.
to God.
You're not old.
Honest to God, every time.
What? It's always a
Every
surprise.
single time, I'm like, no bloody way. I forget that that's part of birthday for me.
Yeah, that you get a little cake and candles.
And then suddenly the light's off. And I'm
You're
like,
like, what's going on here?
Bloody hell's happening? Power cut. Oh, yeah. Like, genuinely, every time I forget it's happening. So it's nice.
Right, you're. I think you're one of one there. I think
that's
with
fair.
that,
That is
100%. Because for me, well, because like I say, I've got a niece and nephew, so they always ruin it anyway. So they go, "Oh, is it cake time now?" And my mum's like, "What do you mean? No cake, no cake."
I love my nieces with all my heart, right? They're my favourites. But I almost share a birthday with the youngest one, which has meant for years, me, her, and my dad is there after me. The 3 of us share a cake, like on birthday.
Do you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like she likes to blow it at the same time, and she literally spits
all over it.
Spits all over it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Not the kiddie germs as well.
No. The kid cough. Literally that. And I'm like, oh, enjoy your cake, because I ain't having it.
I ain't
touching that. I'll have a little slither from the edge, but I ain't going anywhere near that top bit.
I hate it if you're booking a birthday dinner or a meal or something and you have to put like, it's my birthday as like the event, and then you get to the restaurant and they're like, oh, can we just check your credentials if you are actually like not lying, and you have to get your ID out, and that is just lame. So embarrassing.
That's never happened to me, by the way. Like, no one has ever ID'd me, because I do this all the time, right? Whenever I book a meal, I will always put it's my birthday. So I want free pudding. So maybe they've cottoned on now. They're IDing you.
Exactly. You're the reason. You're the reason they're IDing.
That's ridiculous. Thank you, Kate, for that voice note. We've also had one from Lizzie.
It's really embarrassing when it's everyone's singing happy birthday and there is so many different names that come out from that song and no one then is in tune or in sync. because everyone's had different variations of your name.
Yes.
There was one year when everyone was singing happy birthday to me, and it went from Boo, Auntie Lizzie, Lizzie, Mum, and Elizabeth. And I actually turned around like, who's Elizabeth? And then I realised it was me.
That's good.
But yeah, if
that
you're in
happens
like
every
a...
time. Or if it's your dad or your granddad. So like my dad, for example, would be John to my mum.
Yeah.
Dad to me, granddad to
Granddad.
my nieces. So it's like everyone goes,
Granddad, John.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. That's why we need to boycott the happy birthday song, I think.
Just do birthday.
Just do birthday, exactly, because then the
Skips
name's
that
not in
bit,
there.
yeah.
You're right.
Thank you. Thanks.
Embarrassing about birthdays, definitely getting out of breath by blowing balloons out. Like, I didn't need to be exposed for being that unfit. More embarrassing about birthdays is like singing to someone, especially in public, and their name's only got one syllable. Good old producer Tom, for example, when you have to be like, happy birthday to Tom, like long it out. It's just awkward. Everyone looks weird doing it.
That's true.
So 2 things there. Blowing up balloons. Oi, balloons mug me off when I'm blowing them up because I'm doing it. And then it really hurts me, doing the knot.
Tying the knot is hard.
I hate tying the
Unwritten
knot.
rule is hard.
And then 1-syllable names in the song. Happy birthday to Tom. Is mine all right? Tatum. Yours is Sam.
Samuel.
Oh,
No.
Samuel.
Sammy. Just for that day.
Lois, thank you for sending in your voice note. Who else we got? Amy.
There's all that tat you get when you turn like 18, 21, 30, like a wine glass. Like, thanks for that. Never going to use it. Never going to look at it again. And then the cards that say, congratulations. Like, congrats on your 18th birthday, like some sort of achievement getting to 18. Don't get it.
I hate the sort of aged
Memorabilia.
mugs. Oh, they're such an ick. I remember when I was 21, I got given like a plastic key.
I had
to
a
say I was
21
20.
mug.
What's that about?
I had a 21 mug for about 6-7 years. It came with me through all my different like houses and stuff. It's like this mug with like a bear on it that said 21. And I was like, it gets weird when you're 27.
I know.
And you're making someone a cup of tea in a fully adult household. And they're like, whose is that?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's mine.
What happened to it? Where is it?
I must have cracked along the way, I think.
Bless. Well,
Old now, that's why. Go on, I got in there first.
you did.
It was only 2 years ago.
Fucking wishes.
You wish.
One of my favourite voice notes we've had sent in is from Dean because I think everybody can relate to this.
Even as a 35-year-old adult human man, when I open the card and money falls out, I feel like I have to ignore it. I've just got to read the,
Keep reading the message.
Dean, wishing you happy birthday, another year of not, dying or whatever, health and happiness, all that bull. But all I just want to count the notes. I just want to know if I've got a tenner, a 20, I'm grateful for it all. But we all know why I'm here.
Yeah.
I just want the money.
Just want the cash. It's proper joke, innit? When the card opens, you pretend you don't notice the money falling onto your lap and you're in depth reading the pre-written card message in there and you're like, oh, such lovely words. Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
Stack of 50s.
Stack of 50s.
I wish. I mean, no,
yeah,
I never.
hang on. I will become TV Day.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
no, that's
even
what you're
worse
getting me now.
Yeah. It's even worse when you're expecting money and you don't get it. So you give the card a shake.
And then you check the envelope just in case.
Like, oh, did it fall out? Did it? No.
No.
No. Okay.
That's what happens when you get to a certain age, son.
Just literally a moon pig. Just that.
Hi, Sam Tatum.
Hi.
Sharing a birthday with someone else at work and they have bought cakes. You haven't bought cakes. People then thanking you for the cakes you haven't bought and then being guilt-shamed into having to buy cakes.
Right, I'm sorry, I've got beef with all of that.
Okay, I was going to take a stance as well.
Oh, what's your stance?
Why the frig would I buy cakes on my birthday for you?
Thank you very much, shake my hand.
Exactly that. It's such a weird tradition.
That's not...
You buy me cake my birthday.
Yes.
I don't get why people do that. They come in with cakes on their birthday. People pleasers.
No, do you know that's come from being in school though? Because when you were in
Not for
school,
me.
you would buy the sweets for the class and the treats and that for
I
your
never did.
birthday.
That was never
I
ingrained
did.
in me.
And it was a thing. But then if, Emily's doing it for her birthday, I've got to do it for fucking mine.
Soft Emily.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly. Emily, get me a frigging cake.
Get it for me.
And that logic, you lot should get me a cake. Like, I
Right,
shouldn't. It's
so where's
my
my cake
birthday.
then?
Why am I coming in with cakes?
Where's my cake then?
It's not for me. Where's your cake then?
No, now.
Do you want it now?
Have you got me a cake?
No.
Fucking knew it.
Hey, you got that? Have a bite of that.
What, my hat? Oh no, my penis, Ollie. You're right. Not on camera. I think it's time on that note to crown the biggest Silly Billy. So if you are new to Embarrassing for No Reason, we basically award someone a Silly Billy Award mug who has sent us the best and silliest voice note. And today, we've got a cracking one from Michael.
The most toe-curling, awful moment is when you have to be the one to start the happy birthday, but then no one's listening. So you're kind of like, happy birthday. And then you also have to, like, if you're setting the tone, you have to choose the key. And then it could be too low or too high. And it's just really, makes you feel sick. When you're sat listening to everybody giving you a happy birthday song, which you didn't ask for, actually. I've never asked for it in my entire life, but they're donating this song to you. So you have to sit there patiently and gratefully. You have to look at them in the eyes while they give you this non-consensual gift. And it's absolutely atrocious and appalling. And you have to kind of grin and smile. And that song is long. Like, we used to wash our hands to that back in the pandemic. Do you remember how long that was? It's a really long song to sit through. Even worse when they forget your name halfway through. Oh.
Very good.
Very
true as well. And like,
passionate.
The other thing is, when that's happening, I can't believe no one's actually said this one, but I'm sure Michael was basically touching on it there. When it's being sung at you, right? When it's your birthday, do you sing along?
No, I've never done it, apart from that one that we just did before.
When we sing happy birthday to you, what do you do?
Sit there awkwardly.
You don't sing along?
No, do you?
Yeah.
Sometimes sit and clap.
Oh, I sing happy birthday to me.
Oh,
I think so.
That's a good hack, though, actually, because it's sort of you wanted to.
We all have different tactics. That's mad.
I know, but I feel
Tom's sitting there like a seal.
I don't know. I think, yeah, people are singing
you just
to
sit
you
silently.
Well, that's why it's so awkward. Is that not the point of why it's so awkward?
I think
you
it's a hack then, just to sing along.
Yeah, because for me, I don't know where to look. I don't know what to do with myself.
I'm having fun. I'm not. But at least I'm like, yeah, it looks like happy birthday to me.
I know what I do. I just sort of make like the odd like, oh, what you like? Oh, this cake's. I just try and sort of like fill.
Oh, I wasn't expecting the cake.
Yeah. I just pad with words.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm good at.
Yeah,
that's why we're here.
Got a career out of it. Congratulations, Michael. You're our biggest Silly Billy of the week. If you want to be a Silly Billy at some point and win a mug, come on, a mug.
Yes.
I actually had someone that sent one of the voice notes in there. She didn't win, God bless, but she said, I'm getting my hands on that mug when she sent it.
Oh no!
I know.
We'll try again,
so
please.
another week. So people do want the mug. If you want to win the Silly Billy Award mug, just keep an eye on our socials, especially Instagram at EFNR Podcast, and you can submit your voice notes like these ones.
I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm going to be 30 next week. And do you know what's going to be beautiful? When I wake up on Saturday morning, 30. And I look at my phone and I turn it over, and the only text message I've got is from Pretty Little Thing telling me I've got a discount.
Yeah.
That's
birthday discount.
Birthday discount.
Happy birthday. Have 40% off.
Literally, that will be me on Saturday. But thank you so much for listening. If you've got this far, please subscribe to the podcast. Please give us a 5-star rating, because Sam's still on you for that.
Yeah.
And of course, give us a follow as well.
Yeah.
Blessings to you. If it's your birthday, happy cancer season.
Yeah, indeed. And goodbye to you, and goodbye to Tatum's 20s.
Let's give my 20s a round of applause.
They've been great. They've been great.
Rest in peace, my 20s.
Yeah.
See you next week. What?
And the rest.
You bloody wish.